Montgomery County's housing market just made one of the sharpest shifts we've seen in years. And whether you're buying or selling, this absolutely affects you. Inventory is climbing, competition is changing, and buyer leverage, it's quietly making a comeback. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening in the market, why it matters, and what you should do next. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Patina Thomas, your go-to realtor here in the DMV area. Let's get into today's video. So let's start with the biggest headline. Inventory jumped 47% year over year. And this is not normal for Montgomery County. We almost never see inventory rise this fast. And when it does, it means one thing. Buyers finally have room to breathe again. But here's what's surprising. Prices didn't drop. In fact, prices inched up about 1%, holding steady around a $625,000 median price. This isn't a crash and it isn't a correction. It's a rebalancing. And those rarely last long in this market. Now, let's talk about days on market. So homes took 15 days to sell compared to just 10 days last year. Now, 15 days, it's still pretty fast. But the shift tells us that buyers are slowing down, comparing options, and they're finally negotiating again. And this is something we haven't seen consistently since 2020. Now, I want to break this down by property type because this is where things get interesting. Condos, prices are up 10% and inventory is up 52%. So this means demand is still there, but buyers suddenly have choices. And if you're shopping for a condo, this segment is entering a rare sweet spot. Rise in values and negotiable sellers. Townhomes. So this is the biggest shift. Prices dropped nearly 10% and inventory climbed dramatically. Townhomes are traditionally one of the most competitive segments in Montgomery County. So a dip of this size, it's usual. Now, if you're priced out of detached homes, the townhome market is the most approachable it's been in years. Detached homes, still the strongest segment. Prices are up 4% and pending sales jumped 22%. Families relocating to the DC area, they continue to fuel demand here in Montgomery County, especially for those well-maintained homes in top-rated school districts. And I want to share a quick story that really hit me this month. So last month, my clients and I, we were touring single-family homes under $600,000. And we had options, not many, but enough to put together a real search. We were walking through backyards, comparing layouts, figuring out what could work for their family. Fast forward to this month, and that entire segment, it has almost disappeared. Detached homes in Montgomery County, they're selling 4% higher, and the demand is still climbing. Inventory went up, but for single-family homes in that price range, those homes are getting absorbed faster than they can hit the market. So the same family who had choices just a few weeks ago, they're now looking at maybe 1 or 2 homes and sometimes none under $600,000. And I'm seeing this across the board with buyers who need more space, a yard, or long-term home. So it's a reminder of how quickly this market can shift and why timing in Montgomery County specifically matters. So what does this all mean if you're buying? Well, it means leverage in some segments. More inventory means less pressure, fewer bidding wars, and more room to negotiate. I'm seeing more seller credits, more inspections being accepted, and more homes closing under asking, especially those that aren't fully updated. And if you're selling, this is not the time to test the market with an inflated price. I'm still seeing that pop up every now and again in different areas of Montgomery County. Buyers have options now, and overpriced homes are sitting on the market. Well-priced, well-presented homes, they are still selling very quickly, but you need strategy. Small incentives and value-driven pricing makes a huge difference in this environment. Here's my honest take. If you're buying, start your search now. You rarely get increased inventory without major price volatility in this county. So if you're selling and you're not ready yet, early spring may give you a strong window, but only if inventory settles down and rates improve. Because as you know, the winter months are usually, that's our slow down time. So if we have all that inventory from winter going into spring, you're in trouble. If you want a customized plan, whether you're moving in, moving out, or still deciding, reach out anytime. I'm Patina Thomas, helping families find their new roots in the Washington, D.C. suburbs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.